Hey, it is Friday morning. Wow, this week went by really quickly, actually. You know what's funny? At the beginning of the week, I'm like, I have the whole week. I have so much I'm going to get done. And then all of a sudden we wake up and it's Friday morning. So, but I hope everybody's doing well this morning.
You get a lot done.
I do pretty well, honestly. It took me a while. I quit my regular job a little over a year ago. And it took me a little while to get in the groove of working at home because home to me was a non-working place, right? Because I would go out to a job. And so it took me a while to realize that this space needed to be my work. And David's uncovering Bugaboo, who's sleeping in her bed down here. So it took me a while to get a routine in. But you know what really helped me out a lot was having a good morning routine. A foundation for my day, which is also the foundation for my life. And it includes coffee, 1 cup of coffee in the morning, first thing I do. It includes finding a inspirational quote that is connecting with me first thing in the morning. It is about spending a few minutes with you in the morning, and it's about moving our bodies, working out, and then eating a healthy breakfast. And then I'm ready to start my work day.
Meditation.
Oh yeah, we do meditation every morning as well. And so that's my foundation for my day. And Monday through Friday, that's what we do. We change it up a little bit on the weekend. We don't do a kettlebell workout, but we do get outside and go walking with Bugaboo, who is our dog, or do some other kind of, I also teach a yoga class on Thursday and Saturday. It's a trauma yoga class. So, you know, but it is important to have a good morning foundation. If you're just getting up and just rushing out the door without any thought to your day or without any movement of your body or anything like that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not living you're not going to have, you can have a better day than that. You can set a foundation for your day. And the other point that I'll make this morning is if you're looking on the outside to find your happiness, whether it be a job, a person, you know, if you're looking for family to make you happy or whatever, food or whatever it is, you're looking in the wrong place. Where you should be looking is within yourself, within here, you. This is where all of your choices, this is where your perception, this is where your thoughts come from, this is where your energy comes from. It doesn't come from somebody else or a thing, a car, a home, nothing. That's not going to make you happy. If you're not happy within here, none of that stuff is going to make you happy. Just saying. So it's, you know, it may be time during this chaos that's going on within our country to kind of take a look at our own individual selves. Look within yourself. Are you being loving and compassionate towards others and yourself? Are you having conversations instead of judging and, you know, pointing the finger? You know, take a look inside of yourself first before you start.
I'm pretty sure that's hate speech.
Oh. Hey, I'll probably get a message.
You know what?
Anyway,
the fact checkers are coming out.
Oh, boy.
You know, it occurs to me that all those years in teaching martial arts, I was kind of a trauma coach as well.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's all about taking responsibility, accountability for yourself and what you're saying. If you are a leader in the community, if you are a person of the cloth, if you are a leader on Facebook, then you do have a responsibility to help others and lift others up. So that's what we are doing here. And we're also having a fantastic workout. We ramped it up this week with our workouts. We're both using heavier weights, and
paying the price.
Well, not really. Actually, it's a great price for me because here's what's happening. Using the heavier weight just in these past 4 days, I've noticed a huge difference in the tone, my muscle tone, the tone of my body. I've lost a little bit of extra, I don't know what you would call it, weight here in the hip area, and I feel stronger. So it does make a difference when you challenge yourself.
Muscle tone is the first thing you can affect.
I'm gonna grab a sip of water.
All right. I'm going to adjust the cameras. Bob, good to see you this morning. Love heart.
We're gonna get started with a workout this morning. Super excited today too, because today is Fashion Friday, and that means new stuff is dropping on Fashion Friday. All right, I get to go shopping.
We're gonna warm up with our heavy kettlebell,
Okay.
and then we're our regular kettlebell rather. And then we're gonna go down to doing some pairs, some doubles.
Ooh, I love doubles. Love doubles.
Still not quite
I
right.
love pears, I love apples, I love oranges. Just kidding.
Did you get my trauma coach joke today? As a martial arts teacher, we don't lift people up and help them overcome trauma. We hold them down and traumatize.
Oh, I didn't hear
That's
that
the trauma
part.
coach.
Okay.
It was a soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty subtle.
So hold it to him. Sit way back. Really stretch the glutes. Grab the kettlebell handle. Pull yourself down a little bit more. Stretch it even more.
You know what I love about David is he laughs at everything. And I'm like trying to figure out what the hell's so funny.
Drive into your heels. Push the hips forward.
His, what he considers comedic comedy is different than what I consider comedy. So I'm like, a lot of times I'm like, huh? You know, I can feel the difference in my glutes here just from the heavier, working out with the heavier kettlebell this week and challenging myself now that I know how to use the correct form. And that's the important thing. If you are new to the kettlebell workout, go to Sensei David Hill's YouTube channel and watch some of the form videos that we've done over the past 6 months.
Bring it down, grab it by the horns. Hoist it up on your head. 5 halos in each direction. 1. Other way.
2,
2.
3, 4, 5. So my friend Sarah Stewart, who's also a mentor of mine, was working out with kettlebell, and she was doing a lunge and halo.
Nice.
So maybe that's something we can try
Nice.
later on when we're doing combo stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Figuring out one of the things that kettlebell teaches you is how to solidify parts of your body and mobilize other parts of your body at the same time. It's being able to not just pick up a weight, but pick up a weight and do something with it. That's where we have our work capacity.
Yeah. The other thing that challenges too and helps you in your regular life is that when there's chaos going around you, whether it's within the country, within your home, within whatever, you do have a choice of whether you stay calm on the inside. And working out with kettlebell, you have to be calm and present on the inside in order to do the chaotic work that you're doing. Nothing will keep you present like a cannonball over your head. All right, here we go. 20 swings. 1. 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's set that aside. Okay. Go down in a week. Yep. Grab up arrow. All right. Here we go. Have your feet kind of close together, probably shoulder width apart. So a little bit closer than hip width? No, hip width is quite close. Okay. I think your shoulders are a bit wider than your hips. Okay. Okay. Sit way back into a squat, almost to the ground. Hips forward. 1, 2, 3,
And hold. To the right. That's 1. Use momentum.
And your hips. So I have my core tight, my shoulders seated, and I'm using my hips and my core as the power to get my kettlebells up.
Hold. Press overhead. 1.
Same thing with this. You're pushing with hips, legs, booty.
Pull it in. Set them down.
Wow, I really like those. I'm going to take a sip of water really quick. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Water throughout my day. I really don't drink. My sister Tammy's on board. Hey, Tammy. Scott on my Instagram. And for those of you who I can't see, good morning. Glad to have you join us.
Stealth people.
Yeah, there are a lot of stealth people.
Okay.
We don't see them. And Tammy, do you have your kettlebells yet?
So, okay. Pull at the hips.
She wants to come visit. And
Tell her to come on, dude.
she doesn't know this, but when she comes to visit, she's going to have to do a workout.
Drive into the heels, bring them. All right. Feet a little wider. Bring one kettlebell to the rack. The other one to the front. Sit and switch. Nice. Here we go. 1, 2, 10, 20 more. 1.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can we stop for a second? I have a question.
Sit them down.
So, are we just dipping down or are we bending?
You're folding at the hip.
Just like you do. So it's just like a regular swing.
Absolutely. All the power dynamics of the body are the same.
Okay.
You're either going to the front or to the sides here when using the hips. But almost all of them use them exactly the same way.
Okay, so you want to do 20?
Let's do another 20.
Okay.
There it goes. 1. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The thing I have to practice on that is really
Using the hips.
Whereas I
Because
just,
you're using your arms?
yeah, I just wanted to kind of bend down like that. So
Yep.
That's a good one, but I like that one.
Yep. Me too.
Whew. Double seated today, 2 kettlebells. We went down a little bit in the weight, but we're using a kettlebell in each hand.
Okay, pick them back up. Put them on your sides. Step forward into a nice long lunge. Come down until your knee is almost on the ground. Keep your shoulders seated. Your feet are a little too far apart.
What do you mean? The lunge is too...
Lunge is too long. See how short my lunge is?
Yeah, you have short legs.
I know. You can do it longer. It's just going to be much, much harder. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Come up. Give yourself room. One more set of 10. One. So one of the functions or one of the characteristics of connective tissue is that it's elastic. You have to learn how to use the elasticity of your connective tissue to store energy. When you pull a rubber band, as it's elongated, it has potential energy. At the bottom of your lunge, all those rubber bands are tight. As they release, you add a little bit of energy to it, or most of the action should be taking place because of the potential energy stored up at the bottom of your lunge. That make sense?
Yeah.
It's easy to intellectualize and see it, how it works. It's another thing entirely to actually do it.
And you can practice that at first with no weight.
Yep.
And then with maybe 2 shoes, one in each hand, and then go up to a kettlebell.
Absolutely.
To get the gist of it. I'm used to doing that type of thing when I lifted weights.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's not too bad.
Good. Okay. Pick it up with 2 hands. Feet about hip width apart, so very close together. Bring them back to the rack. Now watch. Swing. 1. With me. Swing. Lunge. Swing. Lunge. Swing. 3. Now the other leg forward. Here we go. 1, 2,
I was switching legs.
3.
The first, I didn't know what you were doing. So I was switching legs on the first one.
Woo. Set them aside.
Good for the cardio.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. Now, go back to your regular bell.
Okay. Give the bell.
Whew. Now, we're going to do some snatches overhead.
Okay.
These are heavy, heavy snatches. So we're only going to do 5 on each side. And you're going to really focus on launching it with your glutes.
Okay.
Yep. The power of your body comes from your glutes. Like, quote, Rampage Jackson, big MMA fighter. Actually, really big MMA fighter. He would say, I don't punch with my hands, I punch with my butt. And if you can understand that, you'll be able to put power in anything you do. Power comes from here.
Ready?
Here we go. All the way overhead, full lockout, wrist straight. Don't let your wrist bend. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it in. How we doing?
Good.
Got another set of them in you?
Yep.
Good. One more time. Hold at the hip. 1, 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice.
Good stuff.
Okay.
A sip of water for me.
Come on down to the ground.
Bugaboo just jumped out of her bed. She's got the blanket on her like a ghost. Bugsy, there you go. So funny.
Okay, from a seated position, hands behind your knees, chin tucked. The key here is from your chest to your belly button. You have to draw those 2 points closer together. That's going to curl your mid-back. Yes. That. Do that as you roll back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Place one hand on the ground. Raise the other hand up in the air. Place the other hand on the ground. Raise the other hand up in the air. That's the exercise. So, from this side, I'm going to roll back and up. We'll start with one side. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're lifting up off the ground.
Yeah.
Just stay right here. Keep
Do I
your.
have to?
Well, we're preparing to do the next exercise.
Okay.
So shift to the other side and reach the other hand up in the air. Take it away, fall back, keep your arm straight. Replace it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now you're going to take your kettlebell. So you go with the relatively small kettlebell. Yeah, go with your 8. This right now is not about doing a heavy weight. This is about keeping your arm fully locked while you're in motion. Earlier we were talking about kettlebell is really about how to solidify one part of your body and mobilize another. In this one, we are solidifying our body, elbow and wrist and core. We're mobilizing our shoulder and the weight of our body by adjusting our center of gravity. So this arm with the kettlebell in it should be not here, here. If you can get that position, then it will dramatically increase the amount of weight that you can lift in a Turkish get-up.
So your shoulder has to be seated.
Shoulder has to be seated, but more importantly, well, it's always important to have the shoulder seated. But right now, what I want you to bring your mind to is your tricep. Reach right around your arm.
Grab your tricep.
Grab your tricep, and now fire it hard, and it will automatically straighten your arm for you. That's the function of that tricep. Now, press the kettlebell overhead. Other hand is at the side. Now, you're going to take that arm away, and you're going to roll back. Now, I can see you're not quite fired. There it is. Now, take it away, roll back. 1, 2,
I have a question.
Bring it in. Set it down.
So when you're going back, you still have your arms straight?
Totally straight.
Okay.
From the beginning of the first exercise until we re-rack it. Fully straight and never changes.
All right, let's try the other side.
Trying the other side. Bring it in. Press it overhead and lock it. Now, take the other arm away and roll back. 1, 2. Pull it in.
That's hard.
Set it down. It's very hard. It's very hard. That's why we go with the lightweight. Now, this is the thing. If you find that you're not doing it right, you have made an improvement. Because now you are aware that you have to make a change. If you can't feel that you're doing it wrong, you'll never fix it.
You'll never get it
Always
right.
do it wrong.
Yeah.
First, you must become aware that there is something incorrect.
Identify the problem.
Identify the problem, or you will never, ever, ever in a million years fix it.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, what's next? So we're going to do some heavy swings to finish up.
Okay. One of my favorites. I just want to see who else has joined us before I grab my heavy kettlebell. And we have Mr. Joseph Nason. Hello, Joe. Nice of you to join us.
All right, 50 swings with a heavy kettlebell.
Just a second.
Hold at the hip, grab the bell. 2 hands to lift it. Here we go. $15. $30. $40. Set it down.
That was hard. That whole thing was hard. From the minute I picked it up. But it's okay to do hard things. It challenges yourself. In this case, it keeps. Ooh, I'm just gonna get my breath. I'm just gonna drink a water.
Whew. Yes, we were talking about identifying what's wrong. 4 stages of learning. Unconscious incompetence. You don't know what you're doing wrong. Conscious incompetence. You know what you're doing wrong. Unconscious competence. You transition to doing it correctly, but you got to be thinking about it. Then you can go to unconscious competence. You don't have to think about it. You just do it.
Like driving a car.
Like driving a car.
So anyway, that was a great workout. Great Friday workout. Join us on Monday morning. We'll be here. We are here Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a fantastic kettlebell workout. As you can see, I'm really happy with the results. I'm 58 years old, so If I can do it, you can do it. David's 55. Are you 55?
59, I'm not 55.
53.
53.
He's aged 2 years in the past couple of days. But take some time to reflect this weekend on what's important to you in your life. Send out some love and compassion to everyone, even if they have different views than you. Send some compassion and love to yourself. And I'm sending you all love, joy, peace, happiness, and of course, abundance. And some special healing energies for those of you who are having difficulty, in the hopes that you find some peace in your lives this weekend. Life is too short to make enemies. Life is too short not to have conversations. Life is too short not to be happy. I'm telling you, those are just like that. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. We love you. We thank you for your support. We hope that you get your kettlebell so you can join us with this great workout. And by the way, you are working out at your own risk.
Yes.
We are not responsible for any injuries that may occur at your home while you're working out with a kettlebell. Just had to say that statement. This is Bugaboo. We're a partner in crime. And so happy Friday, happy weekend, and we will see you all later on.
The salt liquor.
Bye, everybody.